Greetings, my beautiful kings and queens of you stopping by. Welcome back to my channel. This is Sis Kathy Vet coming to you with another Country Wayne skit from these Country Wayne streets. Let's get into it. Wow. Okay, so it's the next morning or that night she's getting ready for bed. Looks like Larry tells Bethany she's not going to Brooks College road trip. What happened? What happened? I don't know if this is still at night or it's the morning. Oh, wow. Let's get into it.
Couldn't take a long enough shower to get
Still at night.
rid of the stress that I'm about to add on tomorrow with everybody coming.
Your added stress.
Yeah, my added stress from everybody that's coming on this trip that shouldn't be there, Larry.
And you just anticipating everything going wrong because...
What did she say
people
to
don't like
mess
you and
this
you don't
up
like
for?
them.
Well, it's both. Okay? You know, if you would have told me, I would have prepared at least a little bit, tried to, prepare.
You know what? I don't think it's a good idea you come on this trip.
What do you mean I shouldn't come on this trip?
I mean, you sound so negative about everything.
Yeah, you so negative.
And
You already
expect me
knew
to
that
be
when you told her.
positive and excited that these people are coming?
Or have some type, or pretend to be positive, but you just...
How can I pretend to be positive about the people that absolutely despise
You despise them.
I do.
Okay,
But you know what? I'm excited to be there for Brooke until you told me that all these other people that we didn't talk about are going.
I don't need this.
You don't need this. I don't
Wow.
need
That's why
this.
you're not going.
Do you think that's fair, y'all, for him to like pull back? He didn't tell her in advance about all the people that's going. And then on top of that, he said, "Now you can't go. You need to stay because you got a bad negative attitude." Is she justified in having that negative attitude and then he pull away from her? Like, in all fairness, we know it's Bethany. But Bethany thinks the world revolves around her, and she ticked me off, and I really don't care. But I want to see how everyone feels, like, because I said under normal circumstances, this would be messed up. But under normal circumstances with a different wife, it would have turned out totally different. I know it was. You know, Bethany brings a lot of the attitude from Larry and how people feel about her and actions towards her on herself because she's a nasty, vile person. So nobody not mistreating Bethany for no reason at all. They fed up at this point with her because this woman has done so much and she don't never seem to change. She always got an attitude. And I was done once she had an attitude that Shara wasn't coming. As if Shara has no right to go to her own daughter college road trip. So after that, I really didn't give a damn. Because I'm like, come on, Bethany. Are you really saying this right now? You got an attitude because her mother coming? But with that being said, do you think it's wrong that Larry taking this away from her despite Bethany? Or do you think he should leave her? Will you let me know in the comments?
No, I'm going.
No, you're not. You're not.
You can't determine every trip.
I bought this van. I'm paying for this trip. I'm paying for everything, and you're not going.
Well,
Because I don't need this. I don't want to be driving down.
I don't want to be riding with all that negativity.
You're not going.
You know what,
That's
Larry?
You're not going.
You're not going, Bethany. That's it.
You know what?
You know
I
what?
think Larry.
That's perfect.
I think Larry is trying to make Bethany, because Larry act like a punk sometimes, like he can't make a decision. That's why he ain't talk about divorce with this woman yet. So instead of being a man and just letting her know exactly how you feel and what's going down and you filing for this divorce, he's going to try to do everything to piss her off to make her want to file for the divorce. I think it's best if you go and do it on your own terms, Larry. Let her fight it rather than have her do it. But he probably want to drive her crazy and get her to the point where he totally, I guess you could say disrespects her and not consider her feelings in any way, shape, or form and put everybody before her where she is so fed up that she doesn't want to be in this marriage no more. That's what it sounds like you're trying to do.
That's perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, it is.
It's perfect. That you planned this out. You planned it this way. That's exactly what you did. You planned it this
plan
way.
was for you to come in here to my I don't want to do
No,
this.
Shara brought up all those other people.
This person will get on nerves. This person hates. I ain't
No,
this person.
you
I ain't got
planned
that.
out this trip exactly this way.
If you
You
say
did this
so.
on purpose. You left out the important. You omitted the prime details of this trip, so that I would blow up and I'd get upset enough to where we would argue, and then you could go, I don't want you to go because I want to spend time with my ex.
Isn't it a shame
That's
that
what
you
did.
just blow up every single time?
No, I
Yep.
wouldn't blow up if you actually had a conversation with me and you
I did have
told
a
me.
conversation with you.
No, you didn't.
That's-
You left out those details. Any normal person would be
Larry
upset
set
about
her
this.
up.
Hooting, hollering, right away,
Do y'all think Larry set her
You know,
up?
I don't need your negative energy on this
That's
trip.
fine, Larry. That's fine. I won't go on this trip.
No.
You go ahead and spend the time with your daughter and my stepdaughter and with your ex. And with the
Isaiah,
people that tortured her in school. And you do all
Destiny,
that. And you do all that.
Duchess,
You do all that.
and Babs,
You do all that.
'cause, yeah,
You do
I
all
will.
that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go and I'm gonna lay in bed and I'm gonna think about how evil of a husband you are for doing this. Move. Get out of my way. Move. Move.
Ask me nicely.
Get out of my way.
Ask
please,
me
evil
nicely.
husband. Get out of my way.
You can ask nicer than that.
Do you want me to sleep in the bathtub?
You can. I'll bring you a pillow.
Well, if that was your plan, Larry, well, it's not a plan if you know she was going to be upset. Your plan was, well, hey, well, if your plan was to get her so mad that you would get to the point where she would blow up and you could be like, I'm not dealing with this. You have to stay. Well, it worked. It worked. Is Larry, do y'all think he mean and cold-blooded to have did this, or you think he's very warranted and justified in telling her to stay home? Because you know it's going to be a hellified trip. Even if he told her in advance, it will be the trip from hell regardless. Advance notice or not, Bethany would have made that girl's road trip hell. Because ain't no way she would have been able to keep her mouth shut. Now she kept her mouth shut at the little celebration for the college at Shara's house, because she was in Shara's house. But in the van that Larry paid for, she gonna say that's our money, regardless of who account it came from. Oh, she ain't shutting up. At that Airbnb, she was not gonna shut up. It was gonna be bad, and it was definitely gonna mess up his PTSD, and it definitely was gonna set Cara and Shara and Lucretia off on her, and to prevent a Montana incident. Oh, you keep your behind home. Keep your behind home, Bethany. Put in the comments what you think about this. It's crazy. Y'all glad Bethany's staying home? Because it's going to make the trip so much nicer and so much more fun. Let's get in here, y'all. Thanks for joining me, fam. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I may say get here. I mean, let's get on with our next one. All right, fam. We out. Peace.